Hey everyone, welcome to day 6 of your middle splits improvement challenge. As you know, you're going to start off with day 1 and you're going to make your way all the way to day 6, pardon me. Okay, so you're going to start off with your lateral lunges, jumping up, lateral lunges, doing your set, and then you're going to come into your wide garland stretch. For a minute I forgot what I was doing. Then from there you're going to come to day 2, which is your oil riggers, and your half garland stretch. Okay, so making sure you do it on both sides. Then for moving to day 3, you're coming into a low lunge, or high lunge, wherever you want to be, squeezing into your active flexibility and releasing and holding, coming down to your lizard, pardon me. Remember to do your sets and to do them on both sides, obviously, right? I'm just going through this so that my video is not super long. From here, you're going to move into day 4, which is your inner thigh lift, your outer thigh lift, and your reclined poses. So for your inner thigh lift, lifting that inner thigh and then pulsing at the top. Outer thigh lift, lifting, and also pulsing at the top. Okay, again, doing both sides on all of your sets. From here to your happy baby, knees are in the shoulders or elbow pits, armpits should I say, sorry. Feet are flexed, heels are over the knees. Then you're going to come to your reclined diamond stretch. Knees dropping out to the side, relaxing the hips. From here, you're going to roll to your bum. And you're going to come to your inner thigh lift from seated. So you're externally rotating the leg. Bringing the opposite hand up, you're going to inhale and exhale, lift, tap the hand to the ankle. Thinking about lifting through that inner thigh. Then you're going to do the quad lift. So you're going to lift it up, bring it in, exhale it out, then bring it back to center. Drop, lift, in, out, center. Okay, so again, both sides, all of your sets, and then from here, just to make sure I'm not going crazy, was your head to knee stretch. So heel comes in towards the groin and you're reaching towards that extended leg. Thinking about flattening out the spine, keeping the leg nice and engaged, so you're trying to push the bottom of the knee to the floor, and you're bringing forehead to the knee as much as you can. Think about drawing your belly button to your thigh first, and then collapsing over the leg. Then you can also do your side bend. Sorry, I'm not looking at you. So side bending here, again, both sides, both of your sets. Now from here, we're going to move on to day 6, and it's going to be a little bit different in that I'm not going to give you an exercise, I'm just going to give you stretches, because my intention is for you to hold these stretches for longer periods of time now, so that you can really work into your stretch, because you want to push past a point of comfort and a point of discomfort into a point of, oh, I'm not actually going to break. There's a part of your splits that is very mental because it feels painful. But it's not something that you can't do. It's just something that you need to work for. Okay, and that's just by putting the time and the effort and the practice, and that's what we're doing here. Okay, I'm gonna fluff in my mouth. Pardon me. Okay, so today's exercise you're gonna use a wall for it, and if you're on hardwood or concrete like myself, you want something padded underneath your knees because this does hurt if you're on something hard. Otherwise, it's really good when you got padding, or you can put knee pads on. I do that sometimes. Okay, so your first exercise is your frog stretch, and this is where your heels or your legs are making a frog-leg position. So you're at 90 degrees, so your heel's behind your knee, and both of your thighs are parallel to each other. Now you're focusing on gently pressing forward and back with the hips to start. So you're just waking up the groin and the inner thigh, and you're going to think about doing this for maybe 30 seconds to a minute. So you can have a timer on, or whatever you want, but do remember to breathe into it. Obviously, if you want to go longer, you can totally go longer, but I would like you to go for at least 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so this is the first part of your frog. Then you're going to come into tucks and tilts. So you're on the elbows, you're trying to squeeze the knees together, tuck the tailbone under, and you're going to push through the shoulders to round at the back. So you do that as you exhale. Then you're going to inhale, lift the tailbone, lift the chest, drop the hips and the chest. Okay, then you're going to exhale, tuck, squeeze the knees again. As you notice, my hips lift slightly, and I'm pushing through my elbows to round out or puff out my back. Okay, and then I'm going to inhale, lift. So these are your tucks and tilts. Think about doing those. Let's say you can do 10 to 15 if you're doing sets, if you're counting, or you can do them for 30 seconds to a minute. You know, like do with whatever works best for you. I like to do things for time rather than counting, because I tend to lose count. So if I have a timer going, it's easier for me. So that is your next portion. And then from there, you're just going to hold the frog stretch. You're just going to let yourself relax into it. And I want you to hold this for at least a minute. Okay, now there's going to be a point where you're going to feel like you're going to break. And if you feel like you're going to break for the real and you're in pain, then come forward onto the chest. But if you're just like, oh, this is uncomfortable and I'm going deeper than I want to, then you know what, put up with it. If you're on something sticky, you're not going to slide out as quickly. If you're on like hardwood and you're wearing something slidey, then you're obviously going to slide out a lot faster. So be aware of your surroundings and work with them, or work against them, right? Whatever you want. Now you've held this for a minute or so. You're going to come forward now to the chest. You're going to bring the toes together, and then you're going to press yourself back so your toes come into contact with the wall. And then you're just going to drop your hips to the ground. As you do this now, you're just going to hold this position. So this is your diamond. And if you can, walk your feet lower to the floor. And you can walk your hips a little bit forward if you need to. But now, I'm just resting here, okay? So this is just opening up my hips again. And this is a recovery pose. So you're not really doing anything. You're just relaxing. And this I'd like you to hold for at least a minute again. Try to get to 2 if you can. Thinking about, again, where you want to go with your splits. If you want them faster, these 2 poses are very important to hold for longer and to get comfortable in it, because they're very similar to our middle splits, okay? And that's everything for day 6, because I don't want to take up too much time, and I know it's a Saturday. So I look forward to seeing everyone's progress. I know I've received a few things in my inbox that I have yet to check, so I'm very excited to look at those. I'm very excited to be awarding the prize. I know a few people are starting a bit late, so I'm going to extend the deadline for the prize another 7 days, so it'll be a 2-week window rather than the 7-week window. Did you see I very slowly got out of this? Also, don't pop up very quickly. Okay, so thinking about gently coming out of your stretches. You're going to be in there for like 2 minutes, so take a good 2 minutes to come out, right? Anyway, so that was it for today. Thank you so much for checking in. I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, and I look forward to your after pictures, which we will take the day after, or after your day 7 picture, or day 7 exercises, I guess, whatever you feel like doing. So I will be posting 2 videos tomorrow. 1 for your after picture and 1 for your challenge, okay? So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and shoot me a message if you need me. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a great one. Thanks, guys. Bye.